Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of D&D CR Exposed. On today's episode we are looking at the Owlbear from the Monster, there we go, the Monster Manual 2025 edition. But before we get into looking at the Owlbear, let's take care of the business. And the business is just this, the tool. If you'd like to get this tool to make yourself some perfectly balanced monsters, or close enough, you can get them from my Ko-fi page with the link in the description below, where you can get the tool completely for free or donate if you feel so inclined to. Beyond that, I also have a bunch of other ways to support the channel, including actual classes and subclasses for Tales of the Valiant and 5th edition. Both of them work completely fine together, with just some minor modifications. Beyond that, there's also some custom monsters that I obviously enjoy doing and creating, and then a few other little bits and bobs and extras here. You can also support the channel by becoming a channel member or a Ko-fi supporter for as little as $1 a month, and then on top of that you can also like, subscribe, comment, and share with a friend. All of those are greatly appreciated, and I thank you all for doing whatever you've done to help this channel grow. So with that all out of the way, let's take a look at the Owlbear here. So right off the bat we are looking at a CR3 big old owlberry type monster. From there we are looking at 13 AC, a large monster, obviously, monstrosity, with 7d10 hit dice. From there we have, let's see here, we're going to put the stats in. We have 20 strength, 12 dex, 17 con, 3 intelligence, 12 wisdom, and 7 charisma. From there we're just going to skip the features area and move right into the actions for our Owlbear, because none of this is going to modify the monster whatsoever. From that we have multi-attack and the rend. So again, this is going to be a very quick video here. Multi-attack, the Owlbear makes 2 rend attacks, and speaking of which, the rend is a +7, which means our attacks are coming from our strength. We'll go ahead and throw those in for +7 to hit, and then we simply just do 14 points of damage every round for 2 attacks. So we'll go ahead and throw that into the multi-attack section. 14 times 2 for a total of 28, and then we'll throw that into the concentration area to put that directly into our full attack, which is here, and then we see that our Owlbear is easily a CR3 monster. Now, we could end the video here. You know, this is surprisingly a perfectly balanced Owlbear, which is great to see, and so you should use it as you see fit. Obviously, technically the monster would change its ratings if it's rolling higher or lower depending on the DM for the night, but other than that, this is a balanced monster. But let's talk about some things here real quick. We're looking at defensive CR of 1/2, which means our Owlbear only has the ability to survive like a CR 1/2 monster, technically. But to counterbalance that, our Owlbear hits like a CR 5 monster. So all of its attacks and its abilities to do damage are greatly improved. So it's dealing the amount of damage like a CR4, but because of its ability to attack a lot more easily with that 7 attack bonus, it bumps it up to a CR5. So it's as deadly as a CR5 because it's going to be hitting more often, dealing as much damage as a CR4, and taking as much damage and being hit as often as a CR 1/2. So this monster is not going to be on the battlefield for very long. With only 59 hit points and a CR3, you know, we're probably expecting easily levels, probably, I don't know, levels 2 to 3 or so, somewhere around there for characters. No, not even. No, level 2 and 3 are really low. I would say probably 3 or 4 to finally be fighting some Owlbears properly. So that's it. There we go. We have ourselves a perfectly balanced Owlbear, but again, pretty strong and pretty weak defensively. Strong offensively, weak defensively, brings us into the CR3 range, and kind of like a striker, not necessarily a soldier, but someone that's going to come in, mess up, and do a lot of damage, but not last very long. Alright, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.